Today, the Seoul Central District Court held the second hearing of Min Hee-jin's $26 billion lawsuit against Hybe, which is about $19 million US on the line. And it was the second hearing overall, but this was actually the first that Min herself appeared at. And it was pretty contentious from all reports. So yeah, we're going to get into it. Yeah, again, from all reports, the courtroom tension was high as Hybe laid out its accusations. The chief legal officer, Jung Jin-soo, testified that Hybe believed Min orchestrated Eugeni's push to cancel their contracts, secretly met with investors abroad, and fueled plagiarism and chart rigging claims against other Hybe groups. And Hybe lawyers argued this showed that Min wanted unchecked power and violated her duties as a Door CEO enough to cancel her shareholder agreement. Now, interestingly, Jung even admitted, almost casually apparently, that Hybe didn't actively defend Eugene's public images, saying, quote, "There were reports, but there was competition for coverage. We didn't have much choice." And yeah, so in other words, Hybe largely stood by as the group's reputation was being damaged, a point that would definitely come up with Min's counterattack. And Min definitely did not hold back. On the plagiarism allegations around Islet, she said, quote, "This wasn't my personal opinion. Communities were already asking, isn't this just new jeans? I didn't start that conversation." And on the investor accusation, she flatly denied any wrongdoing, saying it's all a rumor, there's no evidence of actual contract or documents. If someone claims I showed something, then show it. And then she went after Hybe's selective evidence from the Kakao Talk messages, saying submit the full Kakao Talk conversation, not just pieces. What they presented as a made-up novel, it's practically a soap opera. They decided to oust me and built a story around it. And it continues, as Min also accused Hybe of manipulating the market in favor of Islet over New Jeans, saying, quote, "If you push even one album, that's chart manipulation. Labels do this when they want to break a record in the first week, and one copy can snatch a #1 spot," she told the court. And she pointed to Islet's first week sales, which were over 80,000 albums sold in a single final day, and saying, quote, "That last day spike wasn't coincidence, it was a deliberate push to break New Jeans' record." Now, Hybe's side tried to frame her as overreaching, while Min painted a picture of Hybe's negligence and selective action, or inaction, as it were, that left New Jeans' reputation exposed. And yeah, from all perspectives and all the articles, it feels like this courtroom felt like a debate more than just a hearing, with Min directly challenging Hybe's claims, calling out against selective evidence, and accusing Jung directly of lying and perjury, and saying, quote, "I hadn't planned to attend, but after hearing their testimony, I realized if I didn't come, the lies would go unchallenged." And this is all reportedly while staring directly at Hybe's legal officer. We almost forget this case is, again, essentially about a stock put option, but it feels like it's evolved into something so much bigger, including everybody's credibility, market manipulation, and of course the treatment of New Jeans. Now, the court will question Min directly on November 27th, then hear closing arguments on December 18th. A ruling is expected in late January, and the decision could swing billions of won and potentially really impact the kind of relationship that Hybe has with its labels and, potentially broader K-pop. Who knows?